Jeff, and then we see the flagrant right there on Malik Rose. Shaq goes down. He does finish the basket. He'll go to the foul line right now. He gets 2 opportunities to make 1 free throw because the basket went in.
Correct, and that looked like that Nestle Crunch left-hand dunk. I haven't seen him dunk with his left hand since the commercial.
So Shaq to the line. He has 6 of the Lakers' 8 points this third quarter. And he gets another opportunity. The old 2 for 1.
Used to be 3 for 2, right, in the penalty situation? Yeah.
Which lengthened the game a bit. Well, Shaq not able to take advantage. He's 2 of 4 at the line, but the Lakers do have possession.
You know, it's amazing. I watched him shoot free throws today in practice, and he was pure shooting, nice and easy, great floater. It's kind of like I heard Charles Barkley say, he hits the ball extremely well at the driving range. It's just when he goes on the course for real, they just don't go the same way they do at the driving range.
He had actually picked it up recently, although he was 5 for 10 the other night. Nice fluid jump hook by O'Neal, and the Lakers now lead 63-60, just under 5 remaining in the third. Fox playing with 3 fouls. Duncan picked them off. Good hustle by Bryant, and the Spurs have 6 on the shot clock.
Teams will anticipate that you're going to swing the ball around to a certain shooter, and that time Kobe guessed right, got in the passing lane, got his hand on it, almost a steal.
Down to 3. Down to 1. Bowen. Yes. Just what's going on? He's hitting from that right-hand side, and that's a 2-point shot, not a 3.
He's not nearly as good off the dribble. He is an extremely hard worker. Took it off the shot fake, 1 dribble, bounced, got his rhythm, knocked it in.
So the Laker lead is now 1. O'Neal feeling it. Nice drop step. He's had a huge third quarter. 10 of his 20 points in the third.
I may be wrong, but I think he just looked over and said, maybe to himself he was talking, I'm all right. He made the shot and said, I'm all right.
Duncan with a nice fake, but cannot hit. He's been off. Here's Rose. The quickness of Malik Rose has been a big factor in the last 2 games.
It's just what Mike talked about before. Coming over to try to block a shot, Robert Horry left Malik Rose unattended on the offensive board. No body on him. Grabbed it, finished it with a strong dunk.
Fox for 3. Duncan with the box out. San Antonio in possession, down by 1. And as Parker tried to get it to Rose, a foul is called. So the Lakers only their 2nd team foul. Foul committed by Fox. That's number 4. Here's Samaki Walker checking back in. Walker comes on for Horry, so for the moment Fox remains on the floor. Fox knocked it away from Duncan from behind, recovered by Parker. Here's Parker, and he is fouled. So Tony Parker will go to the line. O'Neal called for his first foul.
Parker has a great first step and the quickness with the basketball in his hand to turn the corner on his defender, and it constantly keeps bringing Shaq over to try and help out. But Bob, they just brought in, I'm talking about San Antonio, just brought in Samaki Walker off the bench, and Robert Horry went out. They have a little device over there. It's called a variable resistance cycle. And that was designed, developed by Gary Vitti, the trainer of the Lakers. And they go over and sit on that thing when they come out and they ride it. And the nice thing about this is you can keep it right next to the seats on the bench. They have pedals on it. You sit on it. Vitti's designed this over the years. And it's kind of like the other night when you said, Jeff, Indiana needed instant offense. You dialed 1-800 Austin Crozier. When you need to get those legs loosened up, you dial 1-800 Gary Vitti, and he comes up and invents a bicycle that you can put next to your bench.
Makes sense rather than go back to the dress.
Exactly, that's the purpose.
Spurs up by 1. Here's Bryant, way off O'Neal, and Shaq is looking better and better.
That dunk he threw down so hard, it hurt his finger again. See if that has any impact on his offense the rest of this quarter.
Duncan draws the double, try to squeeze his way, deflected out by the Lakers.
See, Duncan didn't want Parker in front of him. He wanted to get the shot up. Parker's got to get out. Here goes Shaq on the offensive board. He grabs it, goes up strong, reverses, finishes.
Point lead. Here's Bryant going 1-on-2. Kept alive by George, and he's fouled by Parker. The entire game has been played within a range of 9 points. Lakers' biggest lead, 4. Spurs have led by as many as 5.
That was about as close to a turnover as you can produce from San Antonio's defense, yet somehow through the hustle and hard work by the Lakers, they came up with the basketball again.
Just under 2 remaining in the third. Bryant played so well by Bowen and somehow was able to drill it over Bowen.
Bowen stayed down on the fake, guessed right, went to go up, got his hand right there, and Kobe still made the shot.
Kick ball. San Antonio maintains possession.
This is just greatness. He takes it hard off the dribble. He pump fakes, gets Bowen up just a bit, ducks his head, raises up. Bowen's hand's right on the shot, and he still finds a way to knock it down.
Bryant now 10 for 26, 20 points. Duncan over Walker.
Spurs are able to be tied this late in the game with Duncan shooting 5 for 17. I think it just shows you how well Parker's played and Malik Rose.
Spurs have gotten a huge lift from Tony Parker, who has 22 points. Rose with 10. And the Lakers take the 1-point lead. Derek Fisher with 8 points.
Well, you mentioned Duncan struggling. For the regular season, he shot almost 51% from the floor. But in the playoffs, with everybody ganging up on him, no David Robinson around, he's shooting just 45% in the previous 7 playoff games.
Well, in that opening game, he missed his first 10 shots, finished 9 for 30. It's a force by Parker. And last touch by the Lakers with 1 on the shot clock. Danny Ferry back on the floor up front with Rose and Duncan, Parker and Bowen at the guards. And now Bennett Salvatore walking to the official scorers table and indicating a double technical on Derek Fisher and Tony Parker.
You said budget fast break. 5-2, that was the opening 4 seconds of the game between Dallas and Sacramento. Here we are now, coming down the stretch of this game, quarter to go, and not very many fast break points. You attribute that to good defense. You see the Lakers finally shooting the ball over.
Lucky Walker sits down. Porter played by Bryant. Duncan, yes. Tim Duncan goes glass to bring the Spurs within 3.
You know, Shaquille O'Neal was seated on the bench.
Looked like Terry Porter rammed with Kobe Bryant as they came out of the backcourt. The foul on Porter.
And that may have had to do with the 3-point attempt that Porter took before when he landed on his back. He was really upset. He felt that Kobe had put him on his back. That may have been a little message sent there by Porter, but
now Bryant using the pick and roll for O'Neal. Offensive foul. Duncan hit the floor. It's on Shaq, his second.
I wanted to hold up Marcus. I thought they were going to have run something real quick that time, but going back to why Shaq, as we see Duncan with the spot, Shaq moving into him, the offensive foul. Shaq was on the bench because Phil Jackson had talked to him prior to the game and said he was going to rest him those first 2 or 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, then bring him back out to finish the game.
Duncan to Robinson. It's a one-point game.
That's one of their favorite need plays. Robinson sets the pick and roll for Tim Duncan. Duncan comes off, throws the lob to Robinson. Great finish and a great pass.
And as Bryant starts to make his move, once again, a double foul is called. One on Robinson, which will be number 5. And the Laker foul on Horry.
I'm not a fan of the double foul. I think a referee should have to decide who initiated the contact and call it on that person. It's so easy.
Not basketball, I'm talking in general. Away from the telecast. Shot clock down to 2, down to 1, and Horry did not realize it.
That's a bad feeling for a coach when you come out of a timeout. You know you've drawn something up, you want to run it. You can see Phil Jackson with his head down there, a little frustrated. You expect to get a good shot when you come out of that timeout.
Especially from such a playoff veteran as Robert Horry.
Lakers 77, Spurs 76. We are early in the fourth. Game 3 of the best of 7. The series tied at 1. Duncan gets the roll. San Antonio has come from behind with 7 unanswered to take a 1-point lead. One of the few spurts that we've seen here tonight. Fox and the foul. You can see Rick Fox is offensive-minded here in the second half. The foul is called on Smith, his second.
Lakers need from someone other than Kobe Bryant.
So the Lakers up by 1. Here's the double on Duncan. Shaw over to help. And they take it out of the hands of Duncan. We saw that take place down the stretch the other night in L.A. Here's Bryant, Kobe Bryant, who has been looking to give up the basketball. Kobe has not shot well the last 2 games. Last year they went 15-1. In the playoffs, the only lost game 1 of the finals to the 76ers, and that took place out in Los Angeles. Lakers 81, Spurs 78. 5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Parker not able to hit the 3.
A little bit of a gamble that time. You're up 3 points. You come double down on Duncan, and you leave Parker open for a 3-point shot.
Horry took a shot. Foul called on Bowen. That's his 3rd, and the Spurs with their 4th team foul.
Kobe changes direction, and it's right there as Bowen gets caught on the screen as he's trying to recover that we see Horry go down. Now, either Bowen is very, very strong, has taken black belt karate, or Horry's a terrific actor.
Oh, are you doubting?
No, not me.
Robert Horry? O'Neal rebounded by Duncan. San Antonio with Parker and Smith in the backcourt. Robinson up front with Duncan. And the nice follow by Duncan, who has 25. So the Laker lead is now 1.
That's the risk of playing a David Robinson down the stretch. You saw him miss the offensive rebound where the dunk came out. Air ball's a jump shot that he normally shoots very well. It's very tough when you haven't played a lot to be in rhythm.
O'Neal, Bowen with the block from behind. Shaq looking around, trying to figure out who got him from behind.
And looking at the 2 outside officials saying, are either one of you going to blow the whistle on it?
Tony Parker's got to protect against the lob to O'Neal right here.
4 on the shot clock. O'Neal did not hit the rim. It's a 24-second violation. With the ball back to San Antonio, just under 6 remaining in the fourth. The Lakers 81, the Spurs 80. They're on their feet here at the Alamo Dome. Biggest crowd of the season. Better than 35,000 on hand. Duncan. And somehow Bryant came away with that loose ball. Bryant played again by Bowen. Here's O'Neal. Robinson has 5. Shaq thought he was fouled. Parker for Robinson. Stripped by Ori. Saved by Duncan. Smith way off on that three-point attempt. Smith tried to steal and now looks to get back into the flow as Bryant spins his way. Fisher for 3. Kept alive by Fox. Just under 5 remaining of the fourth. Lakers have a 1-point lead. Here's the back door from Bryant, thrown by Fox.
They had great eye contact that time. Fox knew that Kobe was being overplayed on the right wing. Kobe changed direction. A beautiful lead pass.
And Duncan was guarding him because Smith gambled in the backcourt in transition. They were mismatched all over the floor.
Oh, look out. Duncan and Ori got involved. Ori upset. Remember, he took that shot from Bruce Bowen just a moment ago that you doubted, Czar, and now he is upset because he got slapped in the mouth. No comprehension of Smith not able to hit. He's been off on the back tap. Kicked around. Fisher diving for it. Duncan on Fisher. And let's see what they call. NF Rush says jump ball.
It's great to see the MVP of the league on the floor for loose balls.
Yeah, this is called a jump ball. Eric Fisher going up against the 7-footer, Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan's going to find 2 white shirts that are together, and he's going to try and drop that ball right in between them with the decided advantage here. So we're talking about between Malik Rose and Bowen most likely.
That is Salvatore trying to line up the players. It's a tough toss, but San Antonio.
That was a great recovery on a bad toss.
San Antonio able to control. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining of the fourth. Lakers lead by 3. Duncan met by O'Neal. And Fisher with the steal. Here's Fox ahead of the field. San Antonio scoreless the last 2.5 minutes. Remember, they had that 7-0 run to get back in.
That's what you can get when you fight the post entry pass. Instead of just letting passes into the post, fight it, deny it, make it hard on them.
Duncan. Parker finds Bowen for 3. Rebounded by Fox. 3.5 remaining of the fourth. Lakers with an 85-80 lead. Bryant taking to the rim, and a foul is called. San Antonio is now over the limit.
Your star players make the huge plays. They get your baskets. They get the ball to the rim. They make decisions with them. Your role players do the great hustle plays like Rick Fox just did at the other end to come up with that ball for the Lakers.
And Kobe Bryant has not spent much time at the...
They go and move right on to the next play.
Kobe Bryant has pulled it back in the second half. He had 20 shot attempts in the first half. He's had only 8 in the second half. 25 points for Bryant. Lakers up by 6. 3:15 remaining in the fourth. Parker, yes. 86-82, Los Angeles. Parker has 24.
Remember, you're talking about the mobility with Shaquille and trying to help out on those screens, and he has the problem with the big toe, so you have to make a decision how you're going to play him. The Lakers' decision, they're playing him very loose on those screens.
Bryant over Bowen, yes! A clutch shot for Kobe Bryant, who's 3 for 3 from the field in this fourth quarter.
That's just greatness right there. create space, elevate over one of the best defenders in the game in Bruce Bowen.
Lakers have a 6-point lead. Parker fouled before the shot attempt. The basket will not count.
Because of his ability to hang in the air or change direction against a bigger, much slower Tim Duncan. And then Rick Fox is rewarded after all the hard work with an easy lead pass for a breakaway, too.
And it's been another adventurous or tumultuous night for the Lakers. I'm told earlier there was a disagreement on the bench between Phil Jackson and Shaquille O'Neal. Phil was not happy with Shaq's rebounding, called a timeout. Shaq was upset with what Phil had to say and actually was calmed down by Kobe Bryant. Now, that never happened to you guys on the bench, did it?
No.
Heat of battle. Heat of battle.
Happens to every NBA coach.
Robinson is stripped and fouled.
Understand what the most serious thing is.
Oh, Kobe Bryant taking it away from Bruce Bowen. The feed for Robert Horry. Another magnificent play by Bryant, and the Lakers lead by 8. It's their biggest lead of the night.
Going to the line to cut it to 4, missed 2, transition basket, takes it to 8.
Duncan, who was flawless early on, now having difficulty putting the ball on the floor, but he was held. Fisher picks up number 5.
Fisher has a great sense of timing and anticipation in his help defense on Duncan, and it's really attacking his dribble as he backs in or faces up and goes to the basket.
Well, they called it a non-shooting foul. 14th foul on the Lakers. Robinson for Duncan. Rebounded by O'Neal with just 1:45 remaining on the 4th. Bryant. The Lakers actually wanted to use some time, but Kobe saw the opening and extends to the biggest lead of the game for either team. Lakers up by 10. A 15-4 run by the Lakers. The Spurs call for time with 1:40 remaining in the 4th. Here tonight in San Antonio. Lakers now lead by 10. 1:35 remaining on the 4th. Here's Smith. That's a 2-pointer. He had the foot on the line.
Jeff, the ball goes to Shaq right now. Do you foul immediately?
Yeah, I'm going to foul him. That's the only way you don't have enough time run off the clock. And you've got to double Bryant. Get it out of his hands. Can't just let him go 1-4 along the baseline.
And now the Lakers using the clock. Bryant working it down. 5 on the 24. Kobe being played by Rose and is able to hit. Kobe Bryant with a spectacular finish. 31 points, and he's done his damage here in the 4th quarter. 1 minute remaining. Duncan launching from downtown. That's not his shot. Rose with a good play. Here's Parker for 3. Rebounded by Fox with just 51 seconds. Kobe Bryant with 11 of his 31 here in the 4th quarter. Here's Duncan again from downtown. They have not been hitting the 3. They were 1 for their previous 11. Tim Duncan during the regular season hit only 1 3-pointer, 1 for 10 from the Kobe Bryant. 15 of 31, and there's no question that he changed his whole tone in the second half. They're firing away from all angles in that first half.
I thought he took the ball more to the basket, got in the low post, got easier opportunities, and also did some good work in getting others opportunities as well.
Yeah, there weren't a whole lot of other people creating shots out there. I mean, Shaq is struggling. We know that. We've talked about that. And Kobe took it upon himself, and he's got to make some things happen.
Walker not able to hit. He thought he was fouled. Now Fox is fouled by Curry with 27 seconds.
Runaway for the Lakers.
Mentioned Duncan just 9 for 26. Did have 12 rebounds, 9 for 10 from the field, 28 points. And the Lakers just running out the clock. So the Lakers defeating the Spurs 99-89. And they now lead this best of 7.
Get patient. You know, my legs were a little tired, but we needed big baskets, and sometimes you just have to push through it.
How about Shaquille? Because we know he's hurting a little bit. He also has had some trouble with Phil. You played mediator in one time out there. How about his contribution?
You know, Shaquille did great. You know, he sprained his other ankle. He's out there hobbling on 2 sprained ankles, a bad index finger, and so forth and so on. But, you know, he just didn't want to lose. He had a stretch there in the 3rd quarter where he made about 4 baskets in a row for us, and that was huge.
I know energy starting out in the game, but this was a well-played game throughout for you guys. What does it do to set the stage for Game 4?
Well, we just forget about this game and move on to the next game.
Brian Taylor. The Los Angeles Lakers defeating the San Antonio Spurs 99 to